Good morning, wrestling fans, and welcome to PWR Today. Hey, Thursday morning, November 18th, 2021, the man they call Meathead and the lovely Linda K. Good morning, Linda. It's Thursday morning. You're here with us again.
Yes. This 2 weeks in a row I got to do the Dynamite report, or at least twice in the last couple of weeks. But
I feel like we should have that breaking news. The teletyper. Linda K. now does Dynamite.
Yeah, yes. Yeah, it's a crisp morning here in Milwaukee.
Yes.
It's very dry. I think my hands are, dry. Do you have any lotion or anything, Meathead?
Well, I just came from the store and I just bought some man lotion. I know I like to get lubed. You said you like to be lubed up too?
Yes. I did say that.
It's comfortably uncomfortable. You know what I mean? I slide right into that.
Hey-o.
All right. Hey-o. Good morning this morning. Linda, tell us who our sponsor is today.
Our sponsor would be Collar and Elbow. Make sure to go to collarandelbowbrand.com. As always, check out the latest and greatest in wrestling street fashions. Make sure to check out the sales. Get yourself stocked up for the holidays and for that holiday wish list for your loved ones. And to save a little extra cash on those gifts, use promo code Linda K. That's nice. LINDAKAY to save yourself 10% off your order.
I feel that it's not only holiday season, but it feels like it's hero season. You know what I mean?
Yeah, absolutely. It's also, on the brink of shenanigans season.
Right, exactly. What's going on with the shenanigans party?
Well, as just announced this week, PWR, the Pro Wrestling Report, coming back together to do the annual biggest party.
Reunited and it feels so good.
Yes, the annual biggest party of WrestleMania weekend. It is Shenanigans. The Shenanigans party hosted by Kevin Nash.
Nice.
Now, if you have not been to one yet, everyone, I'm telling you, you gotta make it down.
Actually, Linda, I've never been to one.
Yes, that I'm talking to you, Meathead.
Would I be a shenanigans virgin?
Yes, you would.
But wow.
You can no longer be a shenanigans virgin if you make it to Dallas at WrestleMania next year. So the details are set in place. It will be at Gillies in Dallas.
Okay.
This tremendous, huge venue. They'll be the host to next year's, or should I say this year's, because it's technically this upcoming shenanigans party. April 1st. No April Fool's joke. It is going to take place April 1st. Nice. Gillies, Dallas. Lock in those tickets. Shenanigansparty.com. Yes, you heard that correct. Shenanigansparty.com. Check out the different ticket packages. You will not want to miss it. Just some more exciting news in the world of pro wrestling and in the world of the Pro Wrestling Report.
Excuse me, I got all excited there. I was very verklempt. I think what we're going to do is, if it isn't up there already, I'm going to put that in the description. We've got the promo code for Linda K. We've got the Movember link. I think I'm going to throw in the link for shenanigans.com, shenanigansparty.com. I want to make sure I'm going to test the link out for you. We'll put that on there as well when we post the show here. But very exciting. So, after Blizzard Brawl is done and wrapped up down in Waukesha, I would assume Dave's going to probably be doing the same thing for the next couple months, just announcing a talent to show up to the party. Here's a talent. That's why I think it's hero season all the way up until WrestleMania.
Yes, it definitely is hero season. It's hero season up here in Wisconsin. It's hero season down in Louisville as well. We've got our former senior intern, Cal Hero, that's got
doesn't he have a title match coming up?
Yeah. Yes. We've got Thanksgiving Thunder coming up for OVW as well. Yes. So just a lot of good stuff.
Let's run down a couple news bits real quick, and a couple of them focused on NXT from this last Tuesday. Record low numbers in the ratings. Now, ratings aren't 100% of what's going on. They don't 100% tell the story. However, they're down 4%, down to 574,000 watching on Tuesday nights. The key demo rating, 0.1. They are drawing 143,000 in the 18 to 49 demo, down 26% from the week before. Something's got to be done, because right now NXT 2.0 is not working.
Yeah, and that's that percentage of the key demographic, right? I mean, I'm assuming it's the key demographic
Yeah.
when we
Yep.
we speak 18 to 49.
Yep. Which I get
Oh,
to live in for another 9 months. I'm still in that
yeah.
demographic. I still feel young.
Yes. Well, I heard you express to Matthew Thomas on the show before as well that NXT 2.0 maybe not necessarily for you, but as a broadcast journalist, you gotta do your due diligence. You gotta watch
Of
product. You
course.
gotta talk about it here on the show. For me, I am in that key
Right.
demographic,
What's it like to
and
be just in the first couple of years of that demo, being young, vivacious Linda Kay?
oh yeah, freshly 21. I I'm a WWE lifelong fan, and
Yeah.
it's I know it's
Universe.
NXT or NXT 2.0, excuse me, but
Mhm.
it I still enjoy it. Now it's drastically different from the black and gold NXT,
Yes.
but I'm giving it a chance. There are some things about it that I do really enjoy. There are these characters that we've discussed here on the show that stand out
Lots of them.
more. Yeah, yeah. And some more just comedic vignettes that I'm still enjoying. I know you weren't fond of that Texas Hold'em game, and I was not
Oh my
fond of.
God.
I literally
Oh my
shrieked
God.
when Cameron Grimes' beard and hair got cut off. I know you didn't mention that during the show yesterday, but I was not
Honestly,
expecting
you
that.
know what it looked like to me, and I didn't want to sully the, integrity of our show, but I'm going to do it now. It looked like he was holding a handful of pubes.
Oh, okay.
It looked gnarly.
Well, hey, NXT 2.0, giving us
It's like a
lots of
Manscaped
different,
4.0.
giving us lots of different variations, if you will.
Yeah. Okay.
But okay, but back to your question, I'm giving it a try. I'm still enjoying it. Um, it's definitely different. It's it's a different show, and that was the point. I believe so, that to make NXT something completely different from its
They
then
have.
competition on Wednesday nights. So it is a different product. It is a
It
way to
is.
showcase up and coming talent. It's different, but it's still giving me the joys of pro wrestling outside of the actual action, which is laughter,
Yeah.
emotions, and just being a fan. So
I've got
I,
one more bit of news to go along with it. The Ciampa Bron Breaker promo was a little funny. They still won't immediately reference that Bron Breaker is the son of the dog-faced gremlin Rick Steiner, the nephew of Big Papa Pump Scott Steiner, but they keep referencing different Steiner stuff over and over. Hell, they had Chucky on Halloween Havoc.
yeah.
But Tommaso Ciampa bringing up math. I'm not a math major, and by the sound of it, you ain't either. But the way I see it, you have less than 33.1 or 33 and a third chance of ever taking this championship from me, and calling Bron Breaker a puppy, saying that, he's just a little puppy when his dad was a dog-faced gremlin. They keep alluding to it, but they don't mention it, which is kind of funny to me.
Yeah, I think that's great, the bantering between the two of them. And if they haven't mentioned it at this point, I don't think they ever will, just because his name is something completely different. I mean, unless it gets revealed later, kind of like Jason Jordan, Kurt Angle
Yeah.
down the line. I don't think it ever will get mentioned, but this is great
Wasn't it
between the both
Charmel,
of them.
Kurt Angle? It was alleged that they had a love baby, and that baby turned out to be Jason Jordan.
I don't remember.
I
Was
remember
it
that
Miss
because
Charmel?
it was Queen Charmel, and
Yeah.
the whole angle was that Kurt Angle there was something inappropriate with Queen Charmel, and then their baby was born. And matter of fact, Booker T and Charmel thought it was pretty friggin' hilarious as well when Jason Jordan debuted.
Ah. Yeah.
All
Yeah.
right. That is NXT. I've got one more note on WWE that we're going to go to real quick. They're moving their headquarters. So the iconic Stamford building is just relocating in the same city. Their new office space, they're going to be updating it. WWE is going to be the largest tenant in the building with 415,000 square feet leased. They're probably getting into a smaller building, kind of like your parents. They're going to downsize their house, and move into another house, but with new stuff. It's okay. So WWE is relocating, but staying in the same area. And finally, the modern day Maharaja will debut tonight on Big Sky season 2. He's joining the cast of Big Sky on ABC. Linda, do you watch?
I remember seeing the previews for that first season, and I remember DVRing it. I didn't quite get to it, but knowing that Jinder
Now's
Mahal
a
will be
reason.
on, yep, I still have it recording, so there's my chance.
There you go. Well, I mean, we're still waiting for you to get into heels, so.
I know.
All right, let's talk about, that's okay. Let's talk about Dynamite from last night. We had talked on, I think it was Monday morning, Matthew and myself, we had talked about AEW Full Gear. And after Hangman Adam Page had won the championship, we knew that Dynamite was going to be not his official hometown. I think they said he was an hour away or an hour and a half or whatever. It's like saying that you're from Milwaukee, but you live in Appleton. You know what I mean? So you still represent. However, I feel, and this is up for debate, and Linda, I want to hear your opinion on this, that the opening segment, the Hangman Adam Page coronation celebration, the cowboy shit day declared in Virginia, fell flat. Absolutely flat. And the reason why I say this is because if this is Hangman Adam Page Day, why did the show open with the Young Bucks, Kenny Omega?
Yeah, I agree with you. I heard you speaking with Matthew yesterday about how this should have had a beginning reminiscent to when Punk came back in Chicago, his hometown, where the crowd could have got the cowboy shit chants going, or
right. It's called laying out. We just let the crowd broadcast it. Like, if Rodgers threw a touchdown with no time left to go into the Super Bowl, you just lay out and you let the crowd just go bananas, right?
Yeah. It was interesting that they did put the super click on right before the actual intro.
There was nothing wrong with that promo, just placed wrong in the show. It should have been him.
Yeah, I think I think if that part didn't interrupt what could have been the initial opening moment, or it still could have been the Dark Order introducing him, absolutely, and mentioning it's cowboy shit day and whatnot. But I think, like you said, quote, simmer, let the crowd simmer, or let that build up.
Let it build, let it fester, let it explode.
Fester. Yes. So that was interesting. But I did love how he came out in his jacket and then unzipped it.
I was going to say his waist looked a little bulky. Where's there we go.
Virginia is for lovers, apparently, as well.
Apparently. Now, there was a whole bunch of jokes that I was thinking of inside my head where, they could have said, well, it looks like you two are lovers. Max Caster missed a golden opportunity when he comes out and goes, yow, we're in Virginia. You two look like lovers. You could have done that right there. I mean, it's very easy. So let's talk about the whole promo, right? Johnny Hungy with a great T-shirt, by the way. Did you look at his shirt?
I'm not going to lie, was making dinner during Dynamite.
That's okay. It was a picture of John Silver and Alex Reynolds on each side of Adam Cole. So it said something to the effect of lovers forever or friends forever. Love was all. But on the left, it was Silver. On the right, it was Reynolds. In the middle, it was Adam Cole, but it said Bunge. I popped hard for that shirt, but I shouldn't, because that's not what we were here for. We were here for cowboy shit, not John Silver getting over his new T-shirt. So, long story short, Adam Page comes out, says, "Please don't chant. You deserve it. I earned it." Well, you earned it. You earned it. Chant starts, and this only lasted about 30 seconds before Bryan Danielson came out. Bryan Danielson opened it up with a face-style promo, and then started to poke and peck and break down Adam Page and everything he's done. You say, they say Adam Page complains in the back why he can't work. They say Adam Page only wrestles, once every month or whatever. Bryan Danielson flipped on us and went heel. Your thoughts?
Absolutely. And went hard at that. Heck, he even mentioned WrestleMania.
That was amazing. I was going to say it as well, but I wanted to give you one to bring up too. Dude, he mentioned WrestleMania.
Because at that point in the promo, he was like, it was easing in at the turn, right? Kind of got you questioning, like, okay, like, this
is about to go Tokyo Drift on us and just take a hard right.
Yeah, this could have been a face versus face championship match, but no, we got this, not just what's the word? Not a swerve, not a light. what's the word for a slight turn? I can't think of it. I'm blanking on.
Bananas. I don't know.
Yes.
I really don't know.
But it was a hard turn once. I mean, especially
the
moment it's especially when he mentioned WrestleMania. And I was looking at it because my jaw dropped, and I could see the fans' reactions, and some jaws were dropped as well. And
remember, we're still in this world where you're not supposed to mention the other companies.
Yes. I mean, AEW has been known to obviously reference very obvious make very obvious references to WWE, but not just full on saying WrestleMania.
Right.
Wow. They
dropped the granddaddy of them all.
Yes. I mean, and especially making the comparison saying, I wrestled the next day after WrestleMania.
That's right.
Yeah. So he was making his valid points to Adam Page as well, and that just trickled on more and more heat. I loved it. I mean, I forget how great of a heel Bryan Danielson is as well. So that was
he's very vicious. Now, I'd ask, this is just a personal taste thing for me. He needs to dial it down on the paint on tan because his beard is orange. It's too much.
He's definitely a lot more tan than before, yes.
But his beard is orange now because of it. All right, but he's dressed for competition, as he alluded to. So, a good heel is coming from an aggressive point, but you can believe in what they're saying because they believe in what they're saying. He's dressed for competition, and the first match was Bryan Danielson taking on Evil Uno. He got a promo afterwards that started with Shivani interviewing him, but he said, look, you know what? My attitude was based on the way Adam Page treated me. So I'll tell you what, until I get that match, I'm going to run through every member of Dark Order. And you know what? We're in Chicago next week. I know one of the Dark Order members are from Chicago. So boom, boom. Colt Cabana, I'm going to come for you next week at Dynamite. Cool. We got a match between Danielson and boom, boom. Colt Cabana.
Right. I mean, there's a lot of members in Dark Order as well. Does that include Anna Jay? Is he going to
wrestle Anna Jay too? Probably not. But maybe she can come to the ring. But no.
Yeah, no, this is great. Yeah, definitely.
I just like going boom, boom.
Colt Cabana. It's just a great lead in to when we finally get that moment where we get Bryan Danielson and Anna Page in the ring together.
Yep. All right. Shivani tries to interview Eddie Kingston, but they're interrupted by 2.0 and Daniel Garcia. Eddie Kingston's still great. He said, and Damian Nelson, I know we don't mention your name on here a lot too, but he said something that made me instantly think of our good friend Big D from Big D. He goes, you know what? Can I get one promo? Can I get one promo run not interrupt? That's it. I'm going to catering. I thought of you, Damian, when he said, I want to go to catering.
I can see Damian saying that whole bit right there, word for word. Tremendous.
Yep. I want to go to catering. That's fantastic. A tag team match, Orange Cassidy and Tomohiro Ishii with Rocky Romero taking on the Butcher and the Blade with Matt Hardy and the Bunny. Now, this is the Chaos. Is the Chaos Theory? What's the name of their group? I think it's Chaos something. But Orange Cassidy and Tomohiro Ishii with the victory. I like this new little group. However, in this match, they had one of Matthew's, mine, and probably yours as well. Just most irritating spots ever. Matt Hardy hanging out there with the Blade, standing, waiting. Okay, he's up in there. We're going to still stand and wait. And now the spot. You want me to suspend disbelief, man, but you can't just stand there waiting for the spots.
I mean,
it's tough. I understand it's tough, but I mean, work the camera then. Production truck. Show me something else.
That's what I was just going to say. Yeah.
AEW TBS Championship Tournament, quarterfinal match. Hikaru Shida taking on Nyla Rose with Vicky Guerrero at ringside. Showing up at Blizzard Brawl was our girl, Serena Deeb. She costs Hikaru Shida the match by jumping out, interfering, and then going back behind the railing.
Yeah. It's nice to see Serena Deeb on there doing her thing. I mean, she, again, we just spoke of Bryan Danielson making that strong heel turn, but we've got that going on with Serena Deeb as well, and her, inserting herself into that match.
I like it.
Yeah.
I like All right. I want to talk about MJF heading out to the ring with Shawn Spears and Wardlow. Spears does the introduction of MJF, and you know what? MJF, another strong Strong promo. I mean, it starts in with the mocking of the Southern accent. Says, he could take Norfolk's hometown horse and send him to the glue factory while taking a huge cowboy shit on his title reign. Rankin don't tell the truth because he deserves to be the next champion. Enter the music of CM Punk. He comes out and then leaves again as he laughs. I found that hilarious. More by doing less.
Yeah. A great example of that there. And hey, this is giving us a brand new feud that I think everybody who watches AEW will truly love. I think CM Punk, this is another time for him to put someone else in their place. And MJF, I can't wait till there's more back and forth. This time with Punk getting the mic as well. But this was a great way to make it happen and show, he's
as long as he doesn't bring up Lex Luger in a wheelchair again, because that was
yeah.
But he's young, he's learning. I mean, that was just a misstep. That's all. Speaking about somebody that had a misstep, obviously Max Caster had that one misstep, but he's back in and working again. Dante Martin and Leo Rush taking on the Acclaims, Anthony Bowens and Max Caster. You know what? I know I've heard Dave say this a while ago. They should probably not announce the combined weight total of a team like Dante Martin, Leo Rush. Did you hear what their combined weight? Coming in at a combined weight of? Did you hear it?
No, I did not.
Like 387.
Okay.
That that does nothing for them at all. I mean, I'm not a heightist like back in the days of PWR today with Shane Helms, where Damien and Dave and Shane would argue about being a heightist, but I'm just not a fan of hearing that a team literally combined together weigh less than I do. Just kidding, I don't weigh 387. But my point is that they're too small.
Yeah. Well, I mean, visually you see it, and
visually, that's what I'm saying. If they don't mention the weight, then I don't think of it. But when they mention the weight, I'm thinking, what? Ew.
Well, I mean, maybe it's just setting up how Leo Rush and Dante Martin will overcome, their huge foes, and that kind of plays into everything.
I understand. It's just it's a small little piece that I wish wasn't mentioned. Coming up this Friday on Rampage, they announced that it's going to be Jade Cargill versus Red Velvet in the quarterfinals. Adam Cole and Bobby Fish taking on Jungle Boy and Luchasaurus. And hey, the leader of the Gun Club, headed towards Blizzard Brawl, Billy Gunn, going to take on Darby Allin. That's a big time match right there.
Ooh, have we ever gotten that?
No, I don't think those worlds have collided before.
That should be very interesting.
What was the reference at the end where I don't remember if it was Austin or Colt, but what did he say? I like turtles. I don't get it. It's probably funny, and I just don't get it.
I don't know. It must be a reference lost between us. But
the Chicago, I was going to say the Chicago Dynamite has a couple matches announced already too. Quarterfinal match: Jamie Hayter taking on Thunder Rosa, an 8-man tag team match. Andrade, El Idolo, FTR, and Malachi Black against the team of Cody Rhodes and the Death Triangle. I like the way that they're announcing this. They could have said Cody Rhodes. They could have said Pac. They could have said the tag team champions of the Lucha Brothers. But no, they brought back Death Triangle with Cody Rhodes. So Cody Rhodes will be working with the Death Triangle. And then Bryan Danielson taking on Colt Cabana. I love that they keep these names out in front of us. Your thoughts on what they've already built for next week's Dynamite?
Yeah. Every week, match after match that gets announced, it's matches you're excited for, and it doesn't necessarily have to have a huge lead up to it. I mean, it doesn't necessarily. But my point is that you get excited for matches that are just put right in front of you for the most part. Even the Bryan Danielson Cabana match. I mean, that whole thing just kind of came about from last night's Dynamite. And I'm stoked for that one. And it's Colt Cabana's hometown. Perfect.
Yeah, and I guess the deeper wrestling fan, too, knows that Colt Cabana and Bryan Danielson did work in Ring of Honor together.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, exactly. So I like what's being put out. Supposedly, the Linda Kay might be driving up from Louisville that day and try to meander over to downtown Chicago as well.
And actually slide in the back, slide in the DMs of the arena?
Yes, the Forbidden Door will be open.
The Forbidden Door. I hope Blizzard Brawl has a Forbidden Door with those tickets going on sale and almost being gone. Let's hope I can find a Forbidden Door to that.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
All right, main event. AEW TNT Championship match. Champion Sammy Guevara taking on the recently announced and all elite Jay Lethal. I love the music. I love the look. Jay looks good. The only thing that was kind of curious, I said I was going to mention before, but I'm going to mention it. I was kind of curious when they went to break picture in picture, and Sammy Guevara sat on ringside, injured. It looked a little cheesy to me that I saw somebody whisper something to the fact where we're coming back, and I was like, oh, look at Super Sammy. He's ready to go back in again. If you're going to give us picture in picture, I don't want to watch him selling an injury in picture. That's all. GTH for the pinfall win for Sammy Guevara. After the match, here comes Jericho, Ortiz, and Santana to celebrate Guevara, and they even shook Jay Lethal's hand at the end. And they all held hands together and kind of signed off.
Yeah. Nice way to, good sign of respect there. And I like how it ended. Sure, it was a feel-good moment, but I still would have liked some more Adam Page with it being his night.
Right, that's what I'm saying at the beginning. Because, that beginning segment would have been okay if there was more, but there wasn't. And Adam Page didn't wrestle. He was,
more.
Right. He was dressed in clothes. So the only one that was dressed for combat, technically was Evil Uno because he had a match. The rest of them didn't really have anything. And then Cole Cabana's going to wrestle next week. So I don't know, man. I felt a little let down with the Adam Page celebration. We got to pick it up again. I thought some steam was lost.
Well, are you disappointed because his grandma wasn't there?
I would have loved to see Grandma. I wanted to see Grandma yelling cowboy shit.
Yeah. Well, I guess maybe they just wanted it to stand apart from other celebrations. I guess we didn't need the balloons or, huge pyro displays. I mean, we got some cowboy shit. So
yeah. Well, apparently Virginia's for lovers. I mean, we were told that about 4 times. So if you're looking for a lover, don't go looking for love in all the wrong places. It's in Virginia.
We got to ask Matthew Thomas about that.
Yeah. And Matthew's sister, apparently, one of the fans of PWR today was in the crowd. I made sure to remind her not to step in any cowboy shit because that can happen. So thank you for the update. It looked like good seats, but Linda, that's it. That's what we got here. We're going to get Matthew Thomas again tomorrow morning, right, to get us ready for SmackDown, get us ready for Rampage, and we've got a pay-per-view coming this Sunday, the Survivor Series this Sunday. The teams were announced and were official about 2 weeks ago. Now there's members missing off of each team. Who knows what the hell's going on?
That's why I'm just to see how SmackDown pans out. To see, because I know they're still missing a member on the men's team and the women's team, I believe.
Hell, you might have to put Scrap Daddy Adam Pearce in there. We'll have to see. I mean, he had his gear on when he was supposed to wrestle Brock Lesnar or Roman Reigns, excuse me. Who knows?
That's right.
All right. Well, hey, Linda, thank you for, you said you're heading down to the Ville. Good luck to senior intern Cal Hero. That's our pal Cal. Hopefully he becomes a champion when he comes home. Maybe he can win another belt off of Mr. Spectacular, Jesse Goddard's. The referee for that match, by the way, Earl Hebner.
Yes.
How amazing is that?
A lot of special guest referees for Blizzard Brawl. If you don't want to miss the huge display of
with all these referees, I was going to say, with all these referees down there, Linda, you're going to be reffing as well. Are you going to a ref meeting? Do you have like a ref union meeting that you have to go to? Is there a ref breakfast meet and greet?
I will have to look into that, but I was just going to say that if you don't want to miss a huge display of special guest referees, in addition to all the jam-packed action and stars lined up for Blizzard Brawl, lock in those tickets. No lie, this will sell out and sell out very shortly. Make sure to go to blizzardbrawl.com, lock in those seats. I believe the last update was like under 200 tickets left, I believe.
Yeah, because this will be, we've had capacity crowds before, but the word capacity is it's kind of an oxymoron. We've had packed buildings before, but it's never been where you couldn't walk up. This will probably be our first Blizzard Brawl where you can't walk up against seats. The window might be closed on that. So the forbidden door, hopefully I find that door so I can get in and see the show.
Yes. So again, lock in those tickets, blizzardbrawl.com. They'll be here before you know it.
All right. For Linda Kay, the man they call Meathead, hey, thanks for stopping by. We will talk to you tomorrow morning. So long, everyone.